Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Kyle. This is great.
Have you guys ever seen Disturbia before?
Let's reel it in. Hey, second take is always the best take.
Second day, Ben wanted to keep in some nonsense. Couldn't let that happen. We had 2 seasons of that.
Definitely took it out.
Hey, welcome to Reel It In, where two grown men revisit and review the movies that show that boredom can actually lead to a murder investigation.
I guess this movie does.
Yeah.
Or would you say that crime can lead to crime investigation?
Crime could lead to more crime.
Amen. It's a
crime
cycle.
plus crime
it's
equals
a
crime.
horrible cycle.
That's like that movie you saw, Crime 101. Crime plus crime equals more crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that good? I forgot what you said.
It was great.
It was good? Okay.
It was like, have you ever seen Heat before?
Heat?
It was like Diet Heat.
Diet Heat?
Diet Heat.
Is the Heat the one with Sandra Bullock?
Mixed with a little bit of the accountant.
Sandra Bullock and what's her name?
That's The Heat.
We're
With
not-
Sandra Bullock.
Oh,
and
forgive me for putting a the in front of it.
McCarthy. What's her first name?
Melissa?
Melissa McCarthy.
That's not the same movie?
No, Heat
What's
is with
Heat?
Robert De Niro and Al Pacino.
Cappuccino.
Everybody wants my Dunkachino.
Okay.
Name that movie.
I feel like that was the Dunkin' ad we got this year for the Super Bowl.
Pretty much. Pretty much. No, that was from Adam Sandler's Jack and Jill.
Oh,
Which
I've
was
seen
one giant Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I've seen that movie once. I don't remember a thing about it other than Adam Sandler looks really good as a woman.
Hey, to each their own, man.
Hey, the reason we picked this movie is because this movie made me feel like I was a late teenager while I was watching this in 2007. So I was 10 years old when this came out. Ben was 7.
Yes.
About 6 or 7.
About 6 or 7 years old. Leave that there.
Leave that there. But hey, before we talk about this movie, I would like to jump into the 60-second summary, if that's all right.
I'd argue that is talking about the movie.
Let's do it then. Can you time me, please?
Okay. I'm so happy to be here with you, Tanner, by the way. We haven't recorded in 2 weeks. Oh, it's going.
You jerk. Shia LaBeouf's dad dies in the middle of or the beginning of the movie, and when his teacher pisses off him, he clocks him. He's on house arrest. Shia LaBeouf's on house arrest. His name is Kale, which is a vegetable.
It's a vegetable.
Kale gets put on house arrest, and he's just doing his thing. He's a teenager. He's 17 years old. He's bored, so he's looking around in the middle of the day, kind of like we all did during the summer when we didn't have school.
Yep.
And just like looking around, and then hot neighbor. Finds a hot neighbor, and then one of his other neighbors turns out there's a little bit of some conspiracy. There's some weird stuff going on here where he thinks that the neighbor is a murderer, and that happens.
And then he is the murderer.
And then he is the murderer.
Yeah.
That's it.
52 seconds, man. Not too bad.
That's kind of a new record, I think.
It's
a pretty easy summary, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. There's
stuff going on around it, but
the main
that's a
movie is like, is the neighbor a murderer or not? And he's on house arrest.
And he's on house arrest. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into before we hit play.
Yes.
The director of this movie is DJ Caruso.
Oh, DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Another one.
Another one.
But this is the only one.
This is the only Disturbia.
Yeah. Not true.
Not related to the song by Rihanna.
Bum, bum, beat-um, bum, bum, beat-um, bum.
The DJ Caruso also directed the movie Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, really?
Have you seen that one?
No.
That's a great one.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one. You have?
I've seen it. I loved it.
It is pretty good, right?
Kyle's seen a movie that I haven't.
How does that happen?
Write this down.
Write that.
We can't have that.
6:17. Time of the incident. Time of the first time we realized Kyle saw a movie without Ben.
6:17. Did you say 10:17?
Did I say 10:17?
Late night recording.
Or early morning. The other movie he's directed is Redeeming Love, which is based off a book.
Unfamiliar.
Which is a Christian book that does not have a lot of good reputation behind it. And I don't know why. I think it's one of those like Jesus calling books where they kind of insert what they think Jesus would say in these scenarios instead of taking scripture. You know about that?
I've heard
Jesus
about it,
calling
yeah.
books?
Yeah.
Have you heard about those, Kyle? The Jesus calling books?
Yeah.
The controversy is just that it's written from the perspective of Jesus. And
Right. And
people are like, it's not Jesus, right?
It's not Jesus, though. Yeah. Anyway, like I said earlier, this movie came out in 2007, which is pretty historic in our country. You want to know why?
What year?
2007.
What happened in 2007?
That was when Keeping Up with the Kardashians debuted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Monumental.
So we've been keeping up with them for almost 20 years.
And it was right before
The 2008 financial crisis.
for sure.
Thank you,
We don't
Kyle.
wanna-
Thank you
we
for
gotta
bringing
keep
us
talking about
there.
that. Yep.
Thank you for bringing us there.
The budget for this movie is $20 million, and it brought
Not
back
bad.
$118.1 million.
Holy
It made a
cow.
lot of money on that.
Dude, I'll tell you what, thriller movies and horror movies
And Shia
outside-
LaBeouf movies.
No. Not that last part.
Well, Shia LaBeouf around this time, dude, was really in his like element, like his teenage, like I'm that angsty teenager. Because I think Transformers came out this year too.
I don't know when Transformers started to come out.
I'm pretty sure it's 2007.
Let me see.
Can you check? No, actually, I'll have Kyle do that. Thanks.
Yep.
Kyle, can you do it?
Transformers.
He's looking it up right now. I guess.
2009 is when one of them came out. I don't know when the first one came out.
Transformers 1. We did this episode. This is like episode 9.
New Divide. That Linkin Park song.
No, bro. Do you remember what's the third Transformers movie?
Dark of the Moon.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot.
That one is cool. The
No
space
Megan
race.
Fox, but plenty of Shia.
Plenty of Shia.
Plenty of Shia.
Do we want to talk about Shia right now? Or do we want to talk about a little bit later?
We can talk about Shia right now. What do you have
It-
something you want to tell me?
came out in 2007.
Same year?
Same year. Okay.
Same year.
So he went from, what was the Disney show that he was on growing
Even
up?
Stevens.
Even Stevens, kind of the Holes, now this.
Mm-hmm. I think Holes was before Even Stevens, or maybe around the same time.
I think it was
no,
after.
Actually,
He's
it was,
pretty young in Even
when
Stevens.
was
I think
that?
it was
Yeah.
after.
Because I know
Or
Holes came out
during.
in 2003, though.
Even during.
Shia LaBeouf has been around. Like I talked about this, or we talked about Taylor Swift at one point on this podcast. I don't remember when, but you know
Probably.
how like Taylor Swift has grown up with us.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf too, man.
He
You know what I'm
has.
saying?
And he's been through some things.
And
He's been through some things.
I love the Shia LaBeouf era where he had a paper bag over his head and said, "I'm not famous
I'm
anymore."
not famous anymore. Let's just get right into it.
Okay, talk to
because
me.
Shia LaBeouf is someone who is a very important, I think, like celebrity to me.
Okay.
He's someone that I followed a lot.
Yeah.
He has had a wild journey with recovery and sobriety and
Yeah.
finding religion and seeking forgiveness and familial stuff. And I was telling
And great movies.
and
I love most of
and
the
good
movies.
movies,
he's in.
yeah. But I mean, it's interesting when we're recording this because just like when we're recording this, just today, about he was arrested for beating up 2 gay guys at Mardi Gras in New Orleans
Today?
a couple days ago,
Okay.
and
Oh my goodness.
was asked to go through some sort of like AA or some recovery program. And
Oh,
he's
he
like,
wanted it.
he wanted it.
He wanted the
No,
AA?
the judge said you have to do this now, and so Shia's response was like, "Oh, this isn't an alcohol issue. This isn't a drinks issue. This is an anger and ego issue." So
Oh, so he's not sober anymore. is what you're
no.
saying. Oh, okay.
But I actually follow his like history,
Yeah.
his past. If you want, I don't know if we'll keep this in. I could like just real quick read through.
This is a Shia LaBeouf episode.
It is, it is.
We'll keep this in. Go for it.
And
Hit me.
just he's not defined by this, but just it's interesting to look at the lens of what Hollywood can do to a young star.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Hit me with it.
So
This is why we're not in Hollywood.
this is true. So
This could happen to us.
Shia claims that he's been in and out of recovery programs since he was 18 years old, which would have been in 2004.
Okay.
So this came out in 2007. So this is a couple of years into him already like knowing that maybe alcohol was an issue for him,
Okay.
because a lot of, well, we'll get into that later. But go ahead.
2003 is when Holes came out. So
Oh man, I would start drinking too if I was on that set. Oh,
I'm just
man.
like that went well, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting. 2003. Okay.
I just like that, Kyle. Like we talked about Holes like 5 minutes ago. You're in the middle of him. Like, so he started in sobriety. Holes did come out in 2003. Thanks. Okay.
2014 in February, he did the "I'm Not Famous Anymore" bit.
Yeah.
In June, he was arrested at a Broadway revival of Cabaret for disorderly conduct, harassment, and criminal trespassing. The charges were later dropped, and he sought treatment for alcoholism.
Okay.
So this is like kind of like the first step to his path towards recovery in a meaningful way after being in the limelight. 2015, he was arrested in Austin, Texas for a misdemeanor and public intoxication. He was later released. Around this time is when he had a public altercation with his then girlfriend, Mia Goth, who is a now famed Hollywood actress. Do you know who she is, what she's been in?
Yes.
The X Trilogy, Scream Queen. But in 2016, him and Mia Goth got married.
Yeah.
2017, he was arrested in Savannah, Georgia for public intoxication, disorderly conduct, obstruction, and he was sentenced to 10 weeks of court-ordered rehab where he was diagnosed with PTSD. Now, during this time, he wrote the semi-autobiography. You hanging in there with me?
Keep going.
This is important. He wrote the semi-autobiography Honey Boy.
Yes.
That
I know
movie?
about this. Yep, I know this
Which he later publicly rejected. So 2017 to 2020, during this whole process, is when he had reached over 600 days sober, the longest stint he has been sober since this whole thing. 2018, him and Mia Goth got divorced. 2020 to 2025, this is probably the most controversial thing that he's been through, done. But his partner, FKA Twigs, sued Shia LaBeouf for sexual battery, assault, and emotional distress, alleging relentless abuse. September 2020, he was charged with battery and petty theft after an altercation left him to steal a man's hat.
Wow.
Stole a man's hat. 2020 to 2021, he was spotted with Mia Goth, both wearing wedding bands. So they apparently got back together. They, whatever the expression is, they remarried. They remarried. Thank you. He credits Mia with saving his life by supporting him during recovery and legal issues. 2020, director Olivia Wilde claimed she fired Shia LaBeouf from the film Don't Worry, Darling to ensure a safe environment for Florence Pugh, but LaBeouf disputed this by releasing emails and videos suggesting he quit due to lack of rehearsal schedule.
Gotcha. And we got Harry Styles.
Who was in 2 movies back-to-back and then just kind of done.
Yep.
August 2020, he goes on John Bernthal's podcast where he discusses his recovery, faith, and took accountability for his past abuse allegations. He claims that this was him at rock bottom. So 2022 to 2025 was on and off against sobriety. Are you looking at me or looking at me?
I'm looking at you.
Okay. 2022 to 2025, he was on and off again sober after the birth of his daughter, which he had with Mia Goth. May 2025, he fully relapsed. You're looking at Kyle. I can see it. On May 2025, he fully relapsed. Reports say that him and Mia Goth quietly separated around this time after 9 years of marriage. 2025, later that year, Slauson Wreck documentary titled Slauson Wreck reportedly showed Shia LaBeouf inflicting emotional terror on acting students and trying to fight people during rehearsals.
For real.
So, but back in 2022, he converted to Catholicism while researching for the film Padre Pio, which he described as the cornerstone of his recovery, but still led to his relapse. So today, he is facing legal and public backlash since striking 2 gay men outside a bar in New Orleans on Mardi Gras. Judge ordered for him to undergo substance abuse treatment, which he rejected, saying his problems stem from anger and ego and not alcohol, though just announcing the end of a 9-month stretch of sobriety. That is Shia LaBeouf's controversy.
I'm really thankful Ben is my new Wikipedia. I just got a whole Wikipedia article read to me right now.
Do you feel better now knowing it?
We haven't even talked about this movie yet.
And around 2015, he made a green screen video.
Oh,
he did.
Just
do it. Yep.
Make your dreams become dreams.
I think that might have been peak Shia.
Yeah,
because that was after all the Transformer stuff. That was.
You didn't even touch on his Shia surprise.
Oh yeah,
you didn't even touch on that. You have the whole Wikipedia article in front of you, and you missed the
fun
stuff.
Can I tell you that this was about 2 hours of personal research that I did today?
Did you even watch the movie?
I watched it a couple years ago.
All that to say, Shia LaBeouf has had a lot of experience with house arrest, probably.
Yes, yeah. So this
is a memoir.
This movie was
Disturbia as a memoir,
training ground for him for sure.
God, let me jump. All right,
let's make up some time now, Tanner.
Yeah.
Come on, you're taking too long.
Here we go. Hey Tanner. Hey Ben.
From the top.
Now let me give you some weird facts. No more rants. I'm just kidding.
I just wanted to say that. I wanted to say that because I know some people would be mad that we're even talking about a Shia LaBeouf movie, considering what had just happened.
For sure.
And it's a big part of his persona and just who he is as an actor. It's his persona outside of movies itself.
Totally.
So,
and to be honest, I still love Shia LaBeouf. It sucks that he's doing this.
You know what? I do too, man.
And it sucks. Cancel me.
We're not big enough to be
No, we're not
canceled.
canceled.
We have 16
Views.
viewers.
All right, let me jump into
But
some
no, we
weird,
love Shia.
Let me jump into some weird facts, okay?
Get better, bro.
During filming, David Morse, who plays Mr. Turner, did not speak to Shia LaBeouf or any of the other teens throughout the whole movie
Really?
to keep his persona of, like, I want to be closed off from everybody. Is that interesting?
So he didn't talk to any of the cast?
Not outside of filming.
Oh, okay.
Or, like, just during filming, he'd only spoke to the lines given to each person.
I wonder if Shia took notes from that.
Maybe.
He saw a committed performer. He's like,
Could be.
I see you.
Could be. To prepare for his role, Shia LaBeouf spoke with many former house arrest detainees, which is where the idea for the Twinkie Tower came from.
Okay.
Yeah. And lastly, my last fact is Disturbia was filmed on location in the cities of Whittier, California, and Pasadena, California. And the
Right next to Whiteyest.
Right.
Yeah, right.
The homes of Cale and Mr. Turner, which were supposed to be next door to each other, were actually located in 2 different cities.
Nice.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I love that.
And
you
can't tell. I knew this
Not at
fact
all.
going into the movie, and I was watching it. I'm like, that's neighbor.
The
you know?
exterior or the interior? Or all of it?
All of it.
Okay.
All of
Very cool. Very cool.
I will add one little fact I didn't want to throw in here.
You better.
People always thought that the house in Disturbia is the same house in Zathura. It's
It
not.
looks like it.
It's in 2 different houses.
And I thought that watching, I'm like, oh, this is the Zathura house, but an actual house. This is what the Zathura house
guy
wanted
sucks.
to be.
You like the Zathura house isn't even a house. I don't even believe it's a house.
I call it
it's
as
a
I
set.
see it.
It's
I
a
call
set.
it as I see it. It's a set.
It's a set. This is not a set.
I live on that set.
Rewind review.
Yeah.
Hit me with your childhood.
So
Hit me with your children.
hit me with your children. Well, Tanner.
Give me a little synopsis of what Ben was like when he watched Disturbia for the first time as a child.
I think I was a teenager when I watched this for the first time. I was like 12 or 13, so
Okay.
I didn't watch it during my childhood, like before teen years, I guess.
Got it.
But I really enjoyed it when I watched it the first time. I don't know how I was allowed to watch it
Yep.
at that
We will
age.
Get into that.
But I think that's where I first like really noticed Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
And then this is where I was like, oh, I want to watch Shia LaBeouf movies. And then like my dad took me to see the filming of Transformers in Chicago.
Okay.
But it's ironic because that was the one movie that had Mark Wahlberg in it. So
Your dad took you to the filming of it?
he took me to Randolph and Michigan in Chicago, and they were blowing
filmed it in
they're
Chicago?
blowing up the street,
I
dude.
did not know that.
And I'm like, I can't see Shia LaBeouf. And my dad's like, Mark Wahlberg's in this one, I think. I'm like, why are we here?
Why isn't it funny that when people, because isn't Transformers actually set in New York?
Some of it is.
And, well, I was going to say Batman too, but that's Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, why don't they just film it in New York City for the ones that actually have New York City backgrounds?
I don't
Is it
know.
too crowded?
I don't know if that scene was supposed to take place in New York. I think it was at a part where like there's just a bunch of Decepticons popping up all over the world and stuff like that. But
okay. I didn't see the Mark Wahlberg
The first one is in New York. I think if they were all in New York, that might be a lot. I think you got switched up a little bit. Like let's have it in a different major city,
Okay.
just for the fact that like, hey, let's not blow up New York
Like
again.
the Decepticons are in St. Louis, Missouri.
They're in New Orleans with Shia LaBeouf
The freaking
at Mardi Gras.
the North Koreans and the Decepticons are in Spokane, Washington. Oh my gosh.
That sounds like the G.I. Joe crossover that they've been trying to do for 10 years.
Good. Oh, have they? Oh, I didn't know about that. I don't want to hear another rant from you.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So yes, this was in a lot of ways, my introduction to Shia LaBeouf, and he gives such a committed performance. He makes it look easy.
Right.
He makes it look easy. He really does.
For sure.
I was in love with the neighbor. Who among
Who wasn't?
Who among us?
Who wasn't?
But
Ashley.
Rewatching it now, I didn't remember how the movie ended. I
Okay.
don't know if I was too scared as a kid and I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Or I looked away or something, but like, oh, he died?
Yeah.
I was kind of, during this watch and then during my childhood watch, I thought that the neighbor was somehow in on it, like the girl. Because there's a part where that redhead girl leaves his house.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little confused on that.
And we're like, who is that? Was that him in a red wig? I thought maybe it was her in a red wig and then she left.
Oh, what?
Because the only other option was that gigantic man put on a red wig and looked like a petite woman pulling out of the driveway.
I don't know.
So that's
maybe he let her go.
That's something I thought about then, and something I thought about now.
Okay.
But what about your childhood?
Yeah.
How did this affect your childhood and
So
your
this wasn't real quick,
development?
this wasn't a movie that they took you out of the theater for.
I didn't see it in the theater.
Got it.
I watched it alone in my basement.
Not Nana's front room?
No, not Nana's front room.
Imagine your Nana has Disturbia.
She opens the door. Oh, man. Nana.
Nana.
Just like those kids in the movie. Like, it's not what it looks
That's
like.
not what it looks like. It's Shia LaBeouf. Okay, here's my childhood. This was one of the closest movies I watched to it being horror. I didn't watch a lot of horror
As a
movies.
kid?
As a kid, yeah.
Okay,
This is
yeah.
my children part. These are my children.
Dude, the part where he falls into the vat of water with all the bones, like, that's horror.
Bro,
right
that
there,
was the
straight
scariest
up.
part of the movie to me.
Yeah, straight up.
Like, even like in my adult, like I was like, I always hate that part.
I'm like, is this Resident Evil? What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know that reference.
It's a video game.
Thanks.
It's a popular video game series. I could tell you about that,
I've
too.
seen that show. Kale being stuck at home always felt like
It's not a show.
Kale.
It is a show. There's 2 shows, actually.
I'm aware.
Okay, go ahead.
I know more about it than he does. Kale being stuck at home always felt like me as a kid feeling stuck at home during the summer while my mom worked and I couldn't hang out with friends.
Yeah.
Like I always felt like watching him just kind of like putz around the house, you know, just like watch TV for a bit, go on iTunes, just like hang out in the yard and stuff like that. It was like, that
Yeah.
reminded me of like my summers as a kid. Where
In
I'd
his
just be like,
awesome bedroom.
awesome.
That's something I forgot to mention, too. I loved his bedroom
Bro,
as a
the
kid.
Tower of Twinkies.
Yes.
Bro.
You would have liked
You
that.
already know that tower wouldn't have lasted a week.
There we go.
You already know.
If that was the Tower of,
I'm not a Twinkie guy,
Twinkies,
though.
call me an airplane.
I'm not a Twinkie guy.
It was funny how they
A
tied that.
second tower of Twinkies was built
It was
and deconstructed quickly.
quickly. It was funny how they went back to that Tower of Twinkies
Later in the movie.
Later in the movie, when he's like passed out in the closet.
Yeah.
and it's just him next to him.
And he's like, oh, that's my closet because I see the Twinkie tower.
Yeah,
I made."
yeah.
I wasn't a Twinkie guy, though. I was more of a ho-ho or what's the Hostess cupcake with the little white swirl and the cream in the middle?
Yeah, what are those?
Zebra cake?
No,
not
I
zebra
think those
cakes.
are called ho-hos.
No, those are called, I think those are just called Hostess cupcakes.
Hostess cupcakes, yes.
Oh, my God.
I
think
lived
the
off of
ho-hos were
those.
the like 2 like cylinder ones.
Yeah, so we talked a lot about my Nana, but
For sure.
Hostess cupcakes makes me think of my other grandma.
Oh, really?
We actually
the
called
one
her-
we don't talk about.
We actually called her Grandma Cupcake because
For real?
Hostess cupcakes. We'd go to her house and eat Hostess cupcakes.
We called her Grandma Cupcakes because Hostess Cupcakes. What do you mean? Because they were there?
Well, if you were listening to me, I said we'd go over to her house and eat freaking Hostess cupcakes.
Okay, so you you called her that because you ate that over there.
Yes,
That's like me calling my Grammy Sherbert Grammy. We ate sherbet all the time at my Grammys.
that name goes hard.
Honestly,
I wish you would have loved that.
I'm gonna change her name in
Sherbert
my
Grammy?
phone tonight. Siri, call Sherbert Grammy.
I need a dessert. I need a sweet treat.
One time my grandma made pumpkin pie but forgot to put sugar in it. And I was like thinking, like
taste like?
sugar-free pumpkin pie Grammy.
Grammy, yeah. I'm gonna call you Tree Bark Grammy.
What did that taste like? Sweet potato?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, like dry sweet potato.
Tough.
Mr. Turner always spooked me as a kid, and he's the reason I don't trust adult men to this day.
You're an adult man.
I don't trust myself. Like I said earlier, the last scene with the heads floating in the water was so uncomfortable for me.
Yep.
I always thought it was really funny that the end of the movie, as this is me as a kid still, I always thought it was really funny at the end of the movie that the last shot of the movie is just them making out.
I know, right?
I'm like, oh, and then the credits start rolling.
Yes, yeah. It just pushes into their face super close, and
Yeah.
then it's done. And I mean, what to say now? This is a very hormonal movie.
Yes. Can we get in that a little bit later?
100%.
There's another thing I want to say real quick. and then we can
100%.
jump into our adults. The last thing is that this movie reminded me that around this time that I watched this movie, I had this. I don't know why I did this. Hey, I don't know why I did this.
I'm not judging
and you
you
better
yet.
be thankful.
I'm not judging you yet.
You better be thankful I didn't do this worse.
Okay.
But one of the things I did, I remember doing was I had a red laser pointer. And I, for some reason, went over to, I like in my window, aimed it at my neighbor's window. And
You've
like,
told me this before.
And spent like an hour just like getting it to where the point where they closed the blinds on me. So you better be thankful I wasn't aiming it at a plane.
Yeah. Well, that's the green ones because they go farther.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. The green ones.
But people, you can get arrested for that
I
because they
know.
think it's a sniper.
I know.
They take it
Especially
as
a
like
red one.
a threat.
Wait, is it a red one or a green one as a sniper?
Either or. Usually,
What about
usually
one?
red.
What about a blue one?
Well, I mean, depends what kind of kyber crystal it has in the gun.
I wanted the black kyber crystal from Star Wars. All right,
Is there a black lightsaber?
bro, hold on. Oh, you're not a Star Wars guy like me. Yeah,
Well,
it's,
that
the,
one
it's
look-
the Knights. It's
that one looks
what's
like
it
a-
called? The dark saber.
That looks like a blade, though, not a lightsaber.
But it's a with a kyber crystal. It's like a black kyber crystal.
Oh.
I want to go to Star Wars, the Star Wars thing in Florida, Disney.
I want to
World.
go to Star Wars. In Florida,
I did
yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
I want to go to Florida where they
Yes.
have the Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
I want to go to Star Wars, and I want to make the build your own lightsaber.
Yeah.
because some people like. I think you could buy a certain crystal color, and that's the lightsaber you get, or you can do this thing where like you like kind of like Pokemon card it, where like it's in a pack, and then you figure out which color you have.
Okay.
And I want to get the black one. That's the best lightsaber.
they
in all
even
Star
offer
Wars.
that?
Yeah, I've seen TikToks of people getting it, and they're like, dude,
Dooku.
Dooku,
Dudeku?
Dooku.
Let's think about that.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not. That's not.
Let's jump into our adults. So
Yeah.
why don't you start all?
So
of this?
I rewatched this a couple days ago. I usually try to watch it pretty close to the episode, but I watched it, I think, 3 or 4 days ago.
Okay.
And because we were trying to record yesterday, but Kyle needed a haircut.
Yeah, Kyle did need a haircut. It does look really good.
He looks really good, though. He got lined
I
up
can't
real
tell
nice.
he got a haircut. It just looks silkier.
silkier. Bro's flustered. Okay.
This
yeah,
is your adult?
Yes, I watched it just thinking about Kyle. I watched it a couple days ago, and I think it still stands up.
Sweet.
I think this movie gets a lot of heat for being like, I don't know. I feel like the general consensus is that people don't like this movie or that it's okay.
I hear the okay thing. Not that people don't like it.
I think it would have been bad if you didn't have Shia LaBeouf
sure.
in it. I think everybody else in the movie actually brings him down. I think he's trying to like carry he carries it all on his shoulders.
Oh, you
I think
think? Oh,
because
yeah.
everybody else is kind of more or less lacking or
Yeah.
like just like standing in his shadow.
I can't think of a better lead than Shia LaBeouf. You know, like I can't think of
for
anyone
this for this movie?
for this movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think of a better lead that would have played this role good.
Mhm.
You know, like because who were some names around then? 2007. That's like hit that age.
I don't know. I was too young. I don't really know. I didn't know the game at the time.
Okay, sorry about that. I won't bring that up again. Go on. Continue. Bro has no notes, by the way.
It is. I'm just going off the dome today. It
The
feels
only
good.
notes he
It feels
wrote
good.
down was the Shia LaBeouf Wikipedia page.
I felt like it was
Bro, you could
important.
have just copied and pasted what happened.
No, I had to break it up a little bit. That was actually the the Zach and Cody commercial. They went like to people's heads.
Yeah.
That's what I did. The Wikipedia article. I went,
Oh, really?
and also I didn't even use Wikipedia. I used Factual News Weekly magazine resources.
Bro had
More
headline
reliable.
articles
I
all
did.
around his feet while he was typing this.
I only looked at the headlines.
Oh, for real?
No. I learned from that.
I just want to hear what you think about Disturbia now.
you brought up Shia LaBeouf
I'm sick of it. Go on.
It is suspenseful. It is
Yeah.
exciting. It is entertaining. It could have gotten really boring, just a dude on house arrest. They find new ways to keep it exciting.
Yep.
The actual mystery of it isn't introduced until really late in the movie.
Like 30 minutes in.
And maybe that's what some people would say is a drawback. Like, it doesn't get started for forever. But I have a fun time hanging out with Shia LaBeouf on house arrest, bro.
Yeah,
I'd
honestly.
be his friend coming over, bringing over, those freaking, what did he bring over? Nuts?
I don't remember.
Cashews?
His friend?
He comes over with something like, I asked you to grab snacks and you grab nuts.
Twinkies.
He already had the Twinkies. What am I forgetting about iTunes?
What do you mean? What are you forgetting about iTunes?
His-
You forgot it. I don't know.
His mom deactivated his iTunes?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? Are you that young?
I don't, I had iTunes growing up. I bought music,
Yeah.
but
He
I
was
don't-
trying to buy music.
did his mom just change his password? Because he couldn't listen to music either.
Yes.
So she just changed his password and so he couldn't log into it to listen to music anymore?
Yeah.
That's all that was?
She cut off all communication from him
Yeah.
as a punishment.
Yeah.
You're not just going to be on vacation during this, you know?
Because he would have just, I would have too. He would have just played Xbox the whole time.
Exactly. And that's kind of what,
And he
you
wouldn't
think
have
is
even
gonna
had the
happen.
time to spy on his hot neighbor and be a creep.
That's exactly what you think was going to happen.
Yeah. And that is an interesting thing about the movie, too, is this movie could have gone really far in either direction, where he was like too much of a creep, or he was like too innocent, and they like were aware of how creepy he was, so they try to like stay clear of that by all means. But they had the scene where he's talking to her on the balcony and explains to her what he noticed about her life by spying on her, and she says that's either the creepiest thing or the sweetest thing, and then they kiss. So
I do like
that scene was like, okay, yep, I got it.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I get that it was building to that, but I actually think the movie did a good job of like balancing the like. He's a young dude
17.
who's bored.
He's 17.
He's not some role model for us, right? He's like
he's on house arrest.
He's on house arrest. Who
Locked
among
his
us?
Teacher. Who among us?
He killed his teacher. That was weird. People kept saying he killed his teacher.
He killed his teacher. That's like I guess that's like a rumor around the town. Like, oh, you're on house arrest because you killed your teacher.
But all they have to do is go to school the next day and see that the teacher's still there
on the ground because he's dead.
Oh no, knocked him out.
No, I
what if what if his teacher was dead and Shia just didn't know?
He's in the courtroom.
Oh yeah. He died that day.
He died that day.
What about you, Tanner?
I have a question. The opening scene, the part where his dad dies.
Yeah.
Does no one pay attention while they're driving at all? How does that scene happen?
I think it was an accident in the middle of the road,
Uh-huh.
and that car swerved around them, clearly was recklessly driving.
Yeah.
Didn't notice the car that was stopped, slammed
Right.
on the brakes, veered out.
So then they flip.
So
and
then they
another
just
car
last
doesn't pay
second saw-
attention again?
Yeah, that last car
You know
is
what I'm
kind of
saying?
like, maybe, I mean, this was a movie made in the tech era where like phones were coming out, internet was whatever,
Texting
all
and
that
driving.
stuff. Texting and driving was
We saw the first case of texting and driving kill someone on this movie.
we did.
Yeah.
And hey, let's celebrate it
Yeah.
because it made this movie.
Do you think the teacher deserved to get hit based off the comment?
I wouldn't have hit the teacher, but
I know you wouldn't.
But I get why Shia did. The teacher wasn't innocent in all of that.
No. I mean,
He was probing. He was provoking for sure.
Another question I got. The ding dong ditching part with the dog poop on fire.
Yeah.
You ever see that in any other movie?
Yeah.
You have?
Yes.
Or have you seen that in
older movies? For
Well,
sure.
I've never seen
when
that
kids had
prank.
nothing else to do.
I've never seen that prank happen before.
Oh no, that was a
That's an
popular
actual
thing
thing.
back in the day. That happened to my dad actually.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
He lit the bag on fire and ran away.
Oh, he did it to someone.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Because when I was watching that, I was like, I've never seen that before. But then I'm also the same guy that got egged on Halloween 4 years
Yeah.
ago, and I was offended because I didn't remember that's a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you remember this?
Who would have done this? Something like
Who
this?
did this to me?
Who thinks of this stuff?
I was in the Wendy's drive-thru ordering a 4 for $4, and then I got 3 splats on the back of my car, and I chased the kid.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
With your car?
Yeah. I just this is putting me in a bad light.
Dude, shoot your shot. Go ahead.
I freaking left Wendy's. I got my food. I pulled out, and then I saw the kids like in the neighborhood behind the Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
So I drove by them really fast, and I rolled down my window, and I was like, "I saw you." And
That's not a bad light at all.
Huh?
That's not a bad light at all.
Well, I sped really close to him.
Oh, okay, yeah,
With the
yeah.
window down.
I've seen your faces.
I've also hit a car in the drive-thru of Pops and then pulled away. And as I pulled away, the car that I hit goes, "You really gonna hit me and leave?" Do you remember that? That was when I found out I had COVID. They called me in the drive-thru.
Gosh, what the heck? What?
Okay, here. Sorry, I'll make it really quick. Please keep this in.
Yeah.
I was in the drive-thru of Pop's roast beef, getting lunch.
Beef.
I had gotten a COVID test a couple days earlier, and I got a call in the middle of the drive-thru before I got my food, and they're like, "Hey, I just want to let you know it's confirmed that you do have COVID. I would quarantine for 2 weeks, etc." The whole thing. So instead of grabbing my food, I didn't pay yet.
You
I
hit the car in front of you.
Well, I tried to pull out, and the car in front of me, I tapped, literally like a tap, dude, like that, right?
Okay, bro. You don't.
Sorry,
all right,
I
don't
guess it
gotta-
wasn't intentional,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I tapped the car, and so then I'm like, and I know I did. I'm like, oh shoot! So I kind of pull out slowly, and that guy had his window down. And he goes, "You're really gonna hit me and leave?"
You're like, oh, sorry.
I didn't say anything. I just drove away, pretend I didn't know.
Do you have a roof?
I do. Do you?
Do you have an old roof?
I sure do. Do you?
I have an old roof too.
All right.
I need help. Who can I call?
You can call TRC.
Total Roofing and Construction.
Ben, tell them what Total Roofing Construction does.
They help you with your roofs. They help you with your siding. They help you with everything exterior related that they help with.
They put total in the roofing and the construction. You should call them. Number below. Dude, this Kale's mom in this movie, she must really hate the gnomes and the ropes in her yard. You know how obnoxious that would
yeah.
look?
Yeah, the mom
But she doesn't do anything about it.
She's gone all the time.
All the time.
I mean, I guess it's during the day because she works, but yeah, my mom wouldn't have been cool with that.
Yeah.
Me sticking the gnomes and the, what is that, the clippers in the yard?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and just keeping it there for 3 months.
Does Shia LaBeouf have Riz in this movie?
Does Shia LaBeouf have Riz?
In this movie.
Oh, yeah.
When he was leaning out to get the mail, and he's like, "What's your name?" And she didn't tell him the first time, and then he eventually got the name.
He's kind of a dork, but, like, it works for him.
I always want to know, like, from the perspective, like, if I'm watching this movie with my wife, Peyton, you know her.
I do know her.
You know her. Kyle know my wife, Peyton?
I know your wife.
Yeah.
I'm always like...
I don't like how he said that. Go on.
I'm always like, is this guy attractive? Like...
To other people?
To you, like, to women. Like, is like... Because I can say that, yes, the neighbor is...
Bro reminds me of Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, he doesn't seem...
Kind of a bullyish looking punk.
He doesn't seem attractive in this movie, but he's an attractive...
Oh, I disagree. Shia LaBeouf's attracted to me I'm attracted to him all the time.
He's an attractive dude.
See?
He is, but he's dorky.
So why are we questioning this?
Well, I'm just wondering, like...
To Ashley?
That's her name?
To Ashley. The girl's Ashley. Which, did you know she's Chad Michael Murray's wife?
I couldn't tell you who Chad Michael Murray is.
You sure can. Rupert Grint.
Really? They look like the same
actor
person.
from A Cinderella Story.
They look like the same person.
Yeah. That's why it works.
That's why it works.
You know the thing about
and
how...
they're looking at themselves or looking in a mirror or looking at each other.
I miss him.
No, I miss them.
You know how there's that thing about how sometimes you can't tell when you're with someone for so long, you start to look like them.
Yeah.
Kyle and Cassidy are twins to me. You and Peyton are twins to me.
Really?
Yeah. Chad Michael Murray and Ashley are twins.
That's kind of why I got a haircut.
Right.
I was getting too close.
Right.
What else?
Cassie and I are in a similar place. Like, if we both have our hair half up, I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. If you shaved, bro,
it would be bad. Yeah.
bad news bears.
I don't know who's who. Why is Ashley's parents always so mad at her in this movie?
Well, they just moved. Her mom and dad are having marital disputes. She talks about it to Kale, and I think that the dad takes it out on her.
Probably.
If you want my opinion on that.
Speaking of,
if you were asking me what I thought about that, that'd be my answer.
I asked a question and you gave me an answer. I'm content right now.
Well, then why are you upset?
I'm not upset. I don't know why you're upset. Ashley got locked down and immediately became a detective.
I know.
It was like the same day. She's like, "Well, where's the coffee and donuts? You're a detective now?"
Yeah.
Which we'll go into later. My core memory brings this out. We'll get into that.
She is not I will say, she's not a well-written character.
No.
She's...
Kale's one of the best anti-heroes ever.
Anti-heroes?
You're like kind of rooting for him, but you're kind of not. He's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, I mean...
He's a perv. He's a jerk.
He made me think a lot...
We should not have watched this.
We should not have watched... We should not be talking about this
movie. We should have not done this episode.
There are movies that are a lot worse than this.
Yes.
But
as a kid...
As a kid...
A kid? This is my point, and I put this in all bold letters. Bro, the flirting in this movie is unmatched.
So he does have Riz.
He has Riz, but all I'm
that.
saying is that everyone is hot and steamy towards everyone in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Everyone has something for someone.
Well, they're high schoolers.
They are high schoolers, but it's very inappropriate, and it makes me uncomfortable.
But even the mom and the neighbor, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, something was in the water.
Something was in the water, and it was heads. Heads floating in that
and
water.
It was skulls and bones.
Good gosh. No, this movie is so uncomfortably flirtatious. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm not going to watch this. I can't watch this with someone next to me. I can't even watch this alone.
No.
I felt bad watching this movie. I was like, dude, because I was rewatching it. I rewatched it before you did.
We knew the parts to look away.
We did.
Because trust me, if there's any parts from this movie I remember as a kid, it's those parts.
It's those parts. And I remember watching this like last week, and I was like, Ben's going to have a heyday with me on this. Ben's going to be pissed that he made me watch.
No,
I
bro.
made him watch this. Okay.
I've seen much worse.
Speaking about the little like speech that he gives about like, you know, what she does in her day to day, whether it's creepy or romantic or whatever.
Yep.
Any other girl in real life would have been so turned off to that monologue.
100%.
Any other girl.
100%.
Any other girl. Like, oh, you're watching me every single day while you're in house arrest?
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
No.
She doesn't need Shia LaBeouf. She's new to the neighborhood. So I understand the initial connection.
I want to find someone to talk to.
Find somebody, but then she has a giant party from the high school, which it's summer.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I didn't catch this part. How does she know anybody from the high school if it's summer?
How does she know anyone? Right. No.
How does anybody know her and would even come over to the
party?
How
does she know Skinny Psycho?
Who's Skinny Psycho?
That was a girl in the Spanish class.
Oh, yeah.
That nickname.
Oh,
How does she know her? How does she know anybody?
I don't know. Maybe we missed something, but that was my thought too. I'm like, how does she know people and why people come to this party if they don't know her?
Exactly. And
unless she sends a selfie, like, come over to my house.
And Ashley's flirting with guys at the party. So
she is.
I'm like, how does she?
And at that point, it's like, okay, she doesn't need
flag. Ashley's a red flag.
But she's a good detective, though.
Good detective.
She solves the case.
Yes.
Is this movie like Scooby-Doo, kind of?
Huh? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Would he have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids? I guess is what I'm asking.
Whoa.
Yeah. He would have gotten away with it.
Because the whole thing is that he also did these crimes in someplace in Texas, right?
Because he had the longhorn skull.
Man.
Yep.
I like how this whole movie is building up to make you think that Cale or everyone around him is not believing him.
Mm.
It's essentially The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
It's essentially a Rear Window. You know that movie?
Rear Window.
Alfred Hitchcock's classic. It's about a dude who can't leave his apartment and looks out his apartment window and sees a murder and tries to get people to believe him.
Really?
So he's like watching the investigation happen. It's amazing.
Is it the same movie?
It's amazing. This movie is inspired by that. Like,
oh, really?
Even like the cover, the binoculars, that's the cover of Rear Window.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's like an updated
It's
version.
a modern.
It's an updated version of that in the tech era was like the angle of it. Like it's the Rear Window, but with technology and cameras, and they have cell phones, and they have iTunes and Xbox.
Okay, yeah.
And peanut butter.
And Twinkies.
And the Tower of Twinkies.
And Ashley next door.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, Ronnie's awesome.
No, he's not.
Leave the pod.
Ronnie's a perv.
Ronnie's a perv, but
Ronnie's a perv.
He's really fun to watch.
Like, he puts his life on the line.
I really like watching him.
It is funny watching him scream in the house, just like holding the camera at his face, just running through, knocking over lamps.
Okay, I got 3 more things real quick. I want to kind of go through them a little bit.
Yep.
I always thought that there was going to be some sort of resolution to Cale's grieving over his dad's death. There wasn't really any of that. Because there's like the scene where he's like kind of afraid to go in his dad's room, and then he sees Ashley there. Is Ashley like the distraction for him to get over it?
That's a really good point, actually.
There wasn't really some closing.
There wasn't any resolution for that. That is a really good point.
Yeah. Another thing, I like that the rope in between Ashley and Cale's house is like symbolic of like their closeness. Because there's the part where they meet. And, you know, they are trying to, like, flirt, and he tries to go in for the kiss, and she's like, no, not yet.
Yep.
And then at the end, she's, like, putting it over him, and then they kiss. I'm like, that's cool.
Like, kind of like the Alfred Hitchcock classic, Rope.
This reminds me of the Alfred Hitchcock movie, Birds. Just name any other Alfred Hitchcock.
Well, he fell down the stairs that one time. Reminds me of the Alfred Hitchcock classic, Vertigo.
Yeah. Okay, my last question I have.
I know the title of movies.
That's good. My last question about this.
Ben just wants to talk about anything but this movie.
It seems like it. My last thing.
Not true.
You ready for me?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
My last thing about this is, why did Mr. Turner think it was a good idea to attack Cale's mom and friend during the peak of all of the people's eyes on him during this? Because it's literally like the police come, they search the house. Not even 10 minutes later in the movie, he's slashing everyone.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah, tell me.
Because he knows that kid was in his house with a camera.
So he's trying to, like, I got to get rid of that.
So he's like, I got to go over their house now and get rid of that evidence, which he does. he deletes the tape. So did Shia LaBeouf? Oh, he didn't need to. He had the actual. I'm like, how is he going to prove that there was a body in the house and he deleted the photo?
Yeah.
They just went to the house.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, core memory.
Core memory.
Core memory. Do you want to hit me with your core memory?
Can you go first?
You have something bigger than mine?
I got to think of mine.
Oh, of course. Didn't have any notes. My core memory is that Disturbia is just the teenage version of Monster House with more and bigger stakes.
Walk me through it. What's bigger than a monster house?
I kind of feel that.
There's the monster in the house in this one.
Tanner's like, there's a house
The girl,
in this movie.
it's the two guys. It's the two guy friends. Their friends are hanging out. And then they're spying on the neighbors. And then the girl comes by, and then she suddenly joins as detective work. So they're trying to figure out what's actually going on. So, I mean, it's just Monster House to me.
It's like that theory where every movie is just the same movie.
Doesn't that suck?
Every story
Where's
is
the
just
originality these days? I'm like sick of that.
Well, everything comes from something.
Doesn't have to.
Everything's derivative. It's just how well you steal it.
Doesn't have to.
Right, Kyle?
What's your core memory?
There
I
you
gave
go.
you a minute to think on it.
My core memory.
Here we go. Bro, real quick. Viola Davis is in this movie, too.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah. She was
I was like, oh, it's Viola Davis. Nice.
she was in The Woman King. She was in Suicide Squad. She was in The Suicide Squad. We'll leave it there.
Black Adam.
Was she?
Yeah.
She was Amanda Waller in that one too?
Yeah. At the end, then Superman comes. Henry Cavill.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a well-known movie? I feel like
Yes.
really.
Oh, I was going to say no.
I feel like it's not like rewatched now or talked about much.
I don't hear anybody talking about this movie.
I think if you were our age when it came out ish, you watched it and then
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think people love Shia LaBeouf still.
Well,
But
yeah.
I don't think people know Shia LaBeouf for this movie, though. I feel like this is one of the movies
They
that
know
you
for
said.
Transformers, but because they know from
My turn.
Transformers, they know from Disturbia.
People said that. People said that. I don't even know where I was going. What's your core memory?
Core memory. Moving into a neighborhood can be hard. It's even harder when your neighbor's a murderer.
That's so stupid. All right. Let's jump into
But
our-
it gets a little bit better
Gosh.
when you can see. Never mind.
Let's jump into our replay rating, all right? Let's just get on with it. Critics' consensus. IMDb gave this a 6.8 out of 10.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes gave this 69% critics, 77% audience. And Metacritic gave this a 62. So,
60s.
yeah, about 60s, 70-ish.
Yeah.
So our score.
It keeps happening.
Our score.
Why does 6-7 keep happening on this podcast?
Gosh. Our score. Let's jump into it.
Yep.
Can I start?
Please.
I think this movie, like you said earlier, still holds up.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy watching this.
Yeah.
I don't get tired of watching it. All the suspenses still hit for me. I think the draw, or at least the part that I have a hard time going back to, is it's very dated. There's a lot of things that I just like, I don't really relate to a lot now. iTunes.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
So
I already talked about iTunes.
For that reason, I would be willing to give this a 7 to 8. 7 to 8 out of 10.
7, 8 out of 10. Okay.
Or like between 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Not anything higher than 8 and anything below 7.
Okay. For me, this movie, even if you know what happens, it's still very, very entertaining to watch.
Right.
It's not a perfect movie.
Right.
I think that they could have done a lot better with fleshing out some certain characters, but I think Shia LaBeouf is enough to carry this movie to make it
Totally.
what it is. If that sentence even made sense, I don't know. I love thrillers.
Yeah.
Hope Shia LaBeouf gets better soon. And I think I'm more like
He's in the process of Disturbia 2 right now.
yeah. But the call is coming from inside the house.
Jeez.
So out of 100 Twinkies in that tower, 65 Twinkies?
Okay. 6.5.
I can do 6.5.
Cool. We're going to do 7 then, right?
Well, this is what we said because last episode you worked with me and we met in the middle, and I dropped 1 point, and you jumped up like 3.5. Yeah. So
that was
the agreement we made
infuriating
last
to me.
movie was that whatever score Tanner wants to give this movie, we can give it. So
I think 6. I think because I honestly would lean more towards 8.
okay,
But I think you saying 6.5, I'm like, I'll reason at 7 because I think 7 is very. I think it's acceptable. It's good.
if you want to do 7.5, go 7.
We're gonna do 7. We're just gonna do 7.
Shake on it.
We'll shake on it.
Shook.
All right.
I'm shook. We're shook.
Thanks for watching. All that to say, thanks for watching. If you guys want to be ready for next week's movie,
Yes.
we are going to be watching Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey.
And what an incredible journey it is.
Yes. Hey, but before we go,
Yeah.
make sure you get to know your neighbors and double check that they aren't going to murder you in the middle of the night.
Keep it real.
Hey, Ben,
Hey, Tanner.
have you ever seen Disturbia as a kid?
Let's talk about what is it?
I just have to tell you,
Reel it in.
I had the urge, like, this close to just, like, interrupting, go, hey, Ben. Like, in the... Like, hey, Ben. Hey, Ben.
I'm like,
I think that was good.
no.
I think
No,
that was fine.
No.
You know what else I think? I think this side needs a little bit more green.
I don't want to do. I want to restart.
I don't.
It's a minute of footage. What do you
Do
mean?
you want me to restart the recording for you?
Yes.
We're keeping all this
No, we're
in.
not. No, we're not. I'm not even gonna.
All right,
I'm all for keeping...
I'm not
Stuff
talking
in.
to the mic.
all right, Tanner, let's do it again.
Don't mess this up.
I won't mess it up. Let's do it again.
You got me in a cranky mood today.